New Zealand towns have some interesting slogans. Some are unofficial, like Timazard and Timaru. Some are a little safer, like the Garden City in Christchurch. Auckland is Auckland, eh? But Ashburton's done with its slogan. It's had enough of it. Whatever it takes. Sick of it. It's over it. It's ready for greener pastures. I want something new, a fresh start. Joining us now to talk about this is Ashburton councillor Carolyn Cameron. G'day, Carolyn. Nice to have you on the program.
Morning, Duncan. Good morning.
So you and another 7 councillors have all voted to get rid of this thing. You've had enough.
Yes. There's actually 10 of us altogether, including the Mayor, and it's been a unanimous decision that we've had enough, yes.
What's wrong with it? Whatever it takes. What does it mean?
I think that's what's wrong with it. No one really is sure what it means. I mean, I think it is supposed to infer a positive direction for the town, but it's been around I have it on good authority for over 30 years, so I think it's time for a revisit.
Yeah, no, get rid of it. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to get me there, or whatever it takes to get me out of town, or whatever it takes.
Right, or we'll do whatever it takes, or who knows.
Yeah, who knows. So what's your idea? What would you like to see? What does the message have to purvey?
Well, we've had a few suggestions. Probably the top polling one at the moment is Heart of the Mainland, based primarily we're in the mainland, on the South Island, and our location, we're central to the mainland, so we're in the middle of it. A heart implies sort of a lifeblood or a life force, and we're essential to the business of the mainland. But also, if you're a poet, it implies a love, and we love the district that we all live in. We all love Mid-Canterbury down here. So we think that's the top runner at the moment.
And does it make a difference to your town if to get this right or wrong? I mean, do people visit or not stop or whatever as a result?
I think it makes a difference that we have something that we like in the town and that it's a positive image for the town. And I think it does make a difference. I think branding of a town is important. And yes, I think it does make a difference.
Obviously, you want a reason to come to, Ashburton. But what about if you were close to something and that's where you stay? So are you the gateway to anything? Because that would bring people down, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yes, it would. Well, we're the gateway to the south, I suppose. People can drive through down to Queenstown, but we'd like to see more people stay in Ashburton. We have a lovely district, and in Mid-Canterbury. We extend from the Alps to the Pacific Ocean, and we're bordered by the Rakaia and the Rangitata. And in there we have the full gamut. We have the best ski field in New Zealand with Mount Hart. We have wonderful biking trails. We have great fishing, jet boating. We're almost the food bowl, I would suggest, of New Zealand.
I reckon I've got it for you. You need a roadblock, and a proper roadblock to stop people. You stop them.
We've also got to share road cones. I don't know that.
You stop them. You force them at gunpoint to stay in the town. Maybe call it Ashburton where the night moves or something.
Yeah, we don't think we think they should stay. Once they get here, they'll stay in the town.
Everyone's got to have these catchy little phrases. What about if you just go with something that actually is the truth, like Ashburton, come here because there's lots of stuff to do?
It doesn't really roll off the tongue, though, does it?
That's a reason to go down there. You're right. You're not far from the ocean. There's fantastic fishing. You can coastal. You can sea fish. You can fish in the rivers. You can get to the mountains to skiing. There is lots around there to do. You just got to express that somehow.
That's right. And we've also, we've got wonderful restaurants, cafes, bars, great museum, art gallery, a wonderful sports arena. It's a tremendous place to visit, and spend a few days.
How do you get that into 2 or 3 words? That is your challenge. Hey, all the very best.
That's the trick.
Yeah, we appreciate having you. Stop now, we'll get you. Ashburton councillor Carolyn Cameron, appreciate your time on the program this morning. We're coming up to 7 o'clock.
You know what? Sometimes just don't try to reinvent the wheel or borrow something off someone else, or in fact just steal it. Now, what did Auckland City pay to come up with Auckland?
Hundreds of thousands
of dollars. So there's obviously clearly a hell of a lot of intellectual property in that. So perhaps steal the A, and just Ashburton can go with Ashburton
A-class,
A-town. A town.
It's just a town.
It's just a town.
The problem was...
But it's clearly, if you use the A, then it's a town of high value.
Remember this, when they used to have the A and you had to go do an A to everybody like that, and then Bob McNeil famously in a piece to camera said you don't want to get it the wrong way round?
Oh.
It was quite racist.
Yes, thank you, Amanda. This is the AM show. Good to have you with us. It is 7 o'clock. Good morning.